and his NIC contribution is 5,141, and he's got a salary of 59,859.
Okay.
And then it's asking you to compare that to what would happen if he instead gave himself a £8,000 salary and then took out a dividend of 45,600.
Okay, so it's similar to the two questions we've looked at before.
Yeah.
And you're looking at some sort of comparisons or comparatives, and you're looking at the overall saving of tax and the NIC.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Continue, I'm following.
Okay, so firstly, I did his current income tax payable,
Okay.
and I did salary 59,859 less personal allowance.
Yeah. Which paper was this again?
This was 1 second. Paper 2016 September.
Okay, continue, I'm following.
Yeah, and so I did the salary less personal allowance, taxable income, and then base rate, higher rate, and that's his income tax payable from his salary.
Okay, good.
And then I calculate the employee NIC. Is that correct for calculating this?
Yeah, that's correct, because obviously but you say is, yeah, so exactly, but what you've got, so where's the 5141 come from?
The question
Oh, okay.
5141.
Yeah, I was just thinking. So that's employers.
Yeah.
And employees, you've correctly calculated 2% and 12%. Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine. Excellent.
Okay. The thing
So
is,
that's the current. Yep.
yeah, on the employer one, I was trying to calculate that myself, but I couldn't get the 5141.
I think it's because they're looking at April 2016, 15-16 tax year. So you must have done 59,859 less the primary threshold at 13.8%.
Yes, but I used the um oh, is it the 59,859 less the 2,000 back then, right?
Where's the 2,000 from?
The exemption.
The employment allowance?
Sorry, say that again.
The employment allowance, or what?
Yeah, employment allowance.
So employment allowance is offset against your liability.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's not against the salary, it's against the liability. Yeah.
So would it just be that?
Yeah, but remember, you have to deduct the primary threshold. So in 2016, the primary threshold was 1 second. The primary threshold in 2016 was, so if you do that 59,859 less 8,112.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, I did do this. I still couldn't get the right answer.
Yeah, so now you got 7,141 less 2,000 employment allowance gives you 5,141.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I think I did this. I did that, which didn't work.
Okay. Yeah. So the 2,000 is the employment allowance offset against the employer's NIC liability.
Right.
Not
so you calculate first and then take it off this.
Exactly, because you don't take it off the remuneration, you take it off the liability.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. So these three is what you paid before.
Okay, agreed.
And then I did the revised, so gave him a salary of 8,000, the dividend of 45,600, and then less personal allowance. Did the 8,000 complete offset, and then the remaining 4,500 here. Dividend nil rate band, and then the 35,500 remaining at 7.5 for basic rate.
Excellent.
And then the rest 3,600 at 32.5%.
Excellent. Wonderful.
That adds up to that.
Yeah.
And then
your dividend nil rate band 2,000 at 0%. Above that there should be a spare line, because This is the liability you're working out now. So you want to keep it separate. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the liability, and that's your taxable income. And your
Okay.
taxable income should be underlined double or something like that.
Okay.
Just to follow better.
Mhm.
And same for the above one, but I'll leave that to you in your own time, because it's
Okay.
not. Yeah, the 47,359 is completely separate. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then I did corporation tax liability. So he had a profit of 65,000, and then if he gave himself a salary, employee salary, employees NIC, there's nothing because it's exempt. The whole 8,000 is covered by
Both thresholds.
yeah.
Employee and employer, so primary and secondary, no NIC.
Yeah.
Not exempt. I think bottom left you've written exempt. I wouldn't call it exempt. Technically, I would say it's covered by the what do they call it? Lower threshold.
Nil rate.
No,
Nil.
no, not nil rate. They call it the primary threshold by PT.
Okay. Yeah, and then that adds up to that. And then
CT at 19.
corporation. Yep,
What
19.
have we got at the bottom?
So I said payable before was these three.
What about the corporation tax that was payable? There would have been some corporation tax as per the question, I'm assuming. Just go slightly up.
Yeah, I thought there was no corporation tax because he it said his entire profits. Yeah.
Okay, as salary. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So there's no profit.
Yep.
So these three, and then tax payable after is these two.
Exactly. So as you can see, just by simply rearranging your salary and divs, you're saving close to £7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. That's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
5141. Good.
Yep.
Okay. I think that was the only question. Agreed?
Yeah.